right, so first off, we are looking at step 1 of our performance task, and this is research and reflection. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So we're going to spend some time researching the impact of AI on different aspects of society. And I say use the Procon site, so I'm going to, the procon.org site. And I'm going to link that in here so you hopefully have access to it when the credit comes out. So we're going to come over to the Procon site and we're going to look at the different aspects of AI in the world. So there's a whole bunch of things here that you can read, but if you scroll down, here's different ways that it has it. So is artificial intelligence good for society? That's the argument. They give you one side, the pro, and one side, the con. So it can make everyday life more convenient, enjoyable, and improve our health. And then what it does is it provides you with different links to different sources, right? So it says it makes it easier, more convenient, and more enjoyable. So if we come over here, so we can talk about everyday life, if that's one of the things you want to look at, right? And you're going to talk about the pros. You're going to give the pros and cons of that, right? So we're going to read the pros and cons, and then we're going to select some sources to find a quote for the good and a quote for the bad. So it can make everyday life more convenient, more enjoyable, and improve our health and standard of living. So why scroll? All of these marvels AI technology, you can click on the links, and what it does is it takes you to it gives you the sources, right? So here's the sources about the 10 best examples of how AI is good or bad, and you can make sure you disable your ad blockers. Otherwise, it's going to stop you from being able to do it. So I disable my blocker. It's going to reload. And then here's the article we're going to look at. So some examples you can put is that, now I'm going to have all these advertisements on my page, aren't I? So social media. So you can say it's personalizing what you see on your feeds, but it's also figuring out your friends' suggestions and fake news, right? So here's one quote that I can use. This is the benefit, right? So I'm going to come over here, and this is one of the benefits of everyday life. So I'm going to put the quote here. And this might get pretty big, and that's okay, but you can also make it smaller if you want to make it smaller. It doesn't matter to me, but make sure you grab that link that you grabbed it from. And right here, you have to put how it benefits society. So a couple of different things we can say: opens our face, social media, send out emails. So it helps us, and I'm going to do little bullet points. Emails, social media. Can't remember what else it had. Google searching, voice assistants, AI assistants. I spelled that one very wrong. Assistants. And then also Google search. So here's a bunch of lists of these are the benefits. Now, because I found that benefit, and I got to look at a negative, right? So they say the standard of living it can cause mass unemployment as robots replace people. Causing mass unemployment as robots replace people. So this is big too. So you might have to make these smaller so that they fit on the page. I can help you with that as well. So right here, here's one reason why this is one of the pitfalls, right? It can cause mass unemployment because the robots are replacing people. I'm just making those a little smaller. Now I'm going to find a quote, and I already have I don't have a URL link. So experts believe AI will replace a large number of blue and even white collar jobs. So we're going to go to 35. Here's the title, and all I'm doing is I'm grabbing the title and I'm searching for it. Hopefully I can pull it up. And see, this is how you can use it to kind of help you find it. You can use AI, or you can use the Procon site to help you find data that'll help support what you're trying to do. So here's, we adapt to technology free us. So here's reasons to be hopeful, reasons to be concerned. It impacts from automation, thus have far impacted mostly blue collar employment. The coming wave of innovations threaten to upheave it. So here's one quote that we can use. And right now I'm just doing a very, very quick search on this, and I'm helping you go through it, but I want you to kind of read through it and find something. So this, you need to show that you're actually looking for it. So I'm going to grab this URL, that you're actually reading and understanding the information that you are looking for and trying to tie it into the AI world. So far, as I'm getting ready to write my essay, I have my I have an area that I'm looking at, right? So one of them is everyday life. Now I can go through and I can look at more examples. So there's, it affects everyday life. And then I can come down here. It makes work easier for students. It can easily politicize. It can cause disinformation. So if we look at this one, pros, these both have to do with information. So I might want to write about distribution of information, how information, I'll just write info. Don't abbreviate it in your writing, but on your, when you're gathering information, you can do how info is given to the public. This might be the second area of interest that I want to write about. Or I might want to go into talking about healthcare or how it impacts, children. And it says AI helps minorities. So if I wanted to write about minorities or AI and minorities, right? So I can say affects minorities. How are the benefits? What are the good and the bad? And how does it impact minorities? Okay. Or it can, if we don't want to do everyday life, we can talk about workplace safety. That's one word. I'm just giving you examples of things that you can look at. There's different pros. So there's more pros and cons on there. And all of those, if you come down to the bottom, there's at least, keep scrolling, there's 91 different articles that can help you figure out what you want to look at. These might not be the only ones. I just want to see that you are going through and you're looking for the different areas that you want to talk about in your essay. This is all on you. I'm open to different areas. Whatever you want to look at, go ahead and give it a try.